Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel Pixel and Frisket Finds. My name is Michelle and this is a new episode of Come to Work With Me, a series on my channel where we go through the vintage inventory that we have at the jewelry store where I work. And it helps me to prioritize and organize. And in the meantime, we get to look at the goodies. If you haven't already, click subscribe. I'm uploading a new video every Sunday and I'd love to see you there again. Down in the description box below, there are eBay links and emails. If there's anything you're interested in, or if you would just like to say hi, I'd love to hear from you. Send me a message. Anyway, let's get digging. All right, we're gonna start this episode with a little black box, but it's also a pretty exciting episode because what we have to go through after this little box is a bunch of really cool stuff that I bought from a woman here at the store. We buy gold and silver, we buy costume jewelry, and this was a lot of things that I bought from one woman, and we came up with a deal that involved some cash to her as well as a Sherman bracelet that I had on eBay. So I'll show you what we got, but first we're gonna check out this little box. And we've got a little cross pendant in there. Oh. And, oh great, look at the fuzz. Awesome. Fuzzy fuzzy. Okay. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Get out. Okay. Let's see. Well, I wonder, what does it say there? Let's see. Czechoslovakia with a star in the center. Oh, and here is where it was tested. And it obviously did not test for gold. Probably like a plated brass. It's very lightweight and thin. But yeah, there's that cross pendant. And then the other thing that fell out of there is another cross. But look at how teeny tiny. What is that? It looks like it was a little pin or something that would have had a screw back on it. Definitely not an earring. That's way too thick to be an earring, but just a tiny little gold tone cross. I think gold tone. Let's see if a magnet grabs it. Yeah, it sure does. Oof. You'd think that fluff was magnetic too. Gonna have to get a little sticky roller in here. Boom! Look at that. Whoop. Magical. Okay. So let's see what we can see here. Get everything lined up for the parade of awesomeness that's about to be rained down upon your jewelry loving eyes. Okay, the first thing I'm going to bring out here is a pendant. It is this swirly heart sterling silver pendant. And down at the bottom here is a signature, and the name there is Joni Rochette. And over here you'll see it says Birks 925. And Joni is a Canadian figure skater, right? Figure skater. Olympic medal winning. And this was made in her honor. And so I've seen the same pendant. So I've already done research into pricing because when I bought this from the woman, that's what I needed to do. And so I've got some notes beside me from when I purchased it all from her. And I did see this heart pendant listed, but without any reference to Joni Rochette, even though there was the signature on that one as well. Because it's so specific, Canadian figure skater doesn't maybe appeal to the masses, whereas this really cool sterling silver Birks heart pendant on its own without that name is quite appealing. Anyway, I would list this between $40 and $60 based on what I've seen for sales, and from her I paid $10. Not bad. Not bad at all. How can we see it better? Well, let's just go like that. And the next item I have here was just part of a costume lot that she had. Um, it is a beautiful rhinestone crystal brooch. The back side looks like this. There's no name or anything on there, but there was a few costume pieces that she had that we just sort of lotted together. And so I don't really have like a price in mind for it or anything like that, but there's that. And this is a really cool necklace that was made by someone locally here. It's all sterling. And look at all of these circles or rough circles. They're very thin and handmade, and it hangs kind of like a bib. It's like a triple strand of them, basically. And I think that that's super cool. It doesn't weigh much. It's very lightweight, but it's quite impactful, as you can imagine. That would be a really cool one to wear. All right. Let's put Joni's heart up here. And we'll go from there. That's kind of fun. Alrighty. So what did I say about that one? I don't think oh, here we go. Okay, so that was something that I just sort of lotted together, all the miscellaneous things together based on the weight and the value of the sterling silver. I'm not sure exactly what I would list that for at this point. I bet you 60 bucks or so. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, the next thing that was part of that lot of things too is this bracelet. Again, it's sterling silver. It's got this multi-link kind of situation going, and you can see there are sterling marks. Where were they? Oh, here on the clasp. And yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. But again, something that I just sort of added together with the silver value of things. And it was great. She was happy with the deal, and I was happy with the deal, and she got a Sherman bracelet out of it as well that she was interested in. So yeah, you can't really, when everybody's happy in the end, that's a good deal. Here's another silver bracelet that was part of the same lot. It's got this crystal cube at the end. It's faceted and a cube. Kind of a cool idea, cool situation. And it's a big Rolo link bracelet. And again, it is 925. There's the mark by the clasp there. 925 Italy, and again on the clasp itself. But I thought that was kind of pretty. Can't go wrong with a little crystal dangle, I think. And then we had a native piece here, an indigenous piece like this. And I guess that's a wolf, I would say. And it's on this silver 925 silver chain as well. And on the back side here, yeah, wolf. Good job, Michelle. And it's got the initials JC for whoever the artist was on that. She didn't have any information for me on you know, who JC is, but that's quite lovely. And we have a very large indigenous jewelry display here, so that'll definitely make its way there. And then we also had this pendant, sort of a hammered multi-circle. It's quite heavy, quite thick. It is marked 925, but it's also marked Mexico. So anyway, I've lotted that up with all the other randoms because we do have some brand name items that are coming up here that I paid a little more for. But before we get to the brands that I'm talking about, there's also this indigenous cuff. A nice thin indigenous cuff. Let's see if we can determine what the animals are on it. No, I don't know. It's a bird there, I'd say. Long beak. Is it the same? Is it mirrored here? Yeah. So there's one on either side. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Let's see. What does it say? What does it say? Flip it over. Sisal 2003 SS for sterling silver. And I'm guessing that's initials there. And it says Kingdom's Inlet. I'm not sure. But that's quite lovely as well. We have quite a few silver bracelets, the cuff bracelets, and that'll end up in the same. Here is a very cool Birks necklace. And again, this one I ended up just lotting into the silver stuff, but it looks like this. It has this huge solid, this heart is solid. Look at that. It spans 2 fingertips easily. It weighs a bunch. It weighs a bunch. It's very heavy. And it is from Birks again here. Where's the tag? Birks. Birkster. And so it's like choker length with this Rolo chain and this massive sterling silver heart. This thing weighs so much. It would be difficult to wear, but it is a nice big chunk of sterling silver. Very cool. Make sure we can see that guy in there still. Okay, you guys. I think, am I on to? Not quite onto it yet. Here's a Pandora ring that she had. It's a bow design, and I did check those stones. They're not diamond, but the Pandora bow, do I have a note about that? No, I don't, but I believe I saw it listed for around 30. And if we look and see, it is marked with the Pandora marks, the ALE. And it's cute anyway, that little bow. Alrighty. Okay. Here we go. First is this one. Cute little suede bag. And now the authenticity of things like this is often in question. However, she had receipts for all of it. And she's purchased it from multiple different Tiffany locations, and so I've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tiffany items coming up here, guys. So here's one, and it's got its little suede bag, and it is a Tiffany chain. With the proper markings here. And spring ring. It's just a nice thin Rolo chain, and at the bottom it has the pink, peachy pink enamel heart and the classic Return to Tiffany. It's got the marks up on the top here and everything that you expect to see, where you expect to see it, and how you expect to see it. So that's a great little number. What did I say here? Pink enamel heart necklace. I will list this one based on the solds that I've seen between 150 and 200, and she took $25 for it. And this is how I did it. I itemized all of the things, and I gave her the opportunity, if she wanted, to do a consignment with me instead. If she wanted to consign the stuff and wait for it to sell one by one and come in and pick up her $40 here and there, or I would give her this lump sum and we would be done with it. And that is exactly what she chose to do. So that's convenient for her and convenient for me, and a heck of a deal for us. It was a good buy. I felt really good about that. Okay, here is the next one. Another little Tiffany suede bag this time. And in here we've got, well, the matching bracelet, I'd say, because it has the same Return to Tiffany in the same enamel. It's the ball chain with sterling silver, and here's the hang tag. And on the flip side, of course, we've got, oops, flip it over, the Tiffany and Company there. So that's pretty cool to have that as well. I'll put you over there. And so that bracelet was, where did I put it there? Again, I would list that one between $150 and $200, and I bought that one for $25 as well. Now, all of these things, the Tiffany and the Birks, it all needs to be buffed. And we have the machine, we have the means necessary to buff them up and make them look beautiful again. And so here's the next one again. We've got the suede bag. And in here, where are you? Gotta fish it out. We've got this bow. And the same Tiffany chain with the same, doesn't want to focus there, did it? With the same markings and everything here. And the bow is like this. It's hung on either side. And that's how that looks. Looking this one up, do I have it? Bow and ribbon necklace. This one would list between $100 and $150, and I got that one for $20. And you better believe I made sure I got the bags to go with it. It'll be so much easier to sell if I have the bags to go with them, right? Okay, next is a Tiffany box. Ooh, don't you just love that color? It's absolutely beautiful. Speaking of color, burgundy. I changed it to burgundy today. So let's see. Okay, so it's another bag in a box. And which one did we put back in here? Aha, the bracelet. Okay, classic Tiffany. Look at though, it's definitely seen better days. It's got lots of like pock marks, and it needs a very good buffing. Buffing will take out some of that, but only some. It's quite deep, some of them. So in this case, I see them listed and sold $300 to $400. I paid $50 for this one. I may only be able to list it for maybe $200 because of the condition, but other ones have sold $300 to $400 in recent days. So there's that one. Put you back into your box. And next is another Tiffany box. How exciting is this, hey? Oof, it's fun. I think it's so fun. Now, this one has this pendant and chain. Again, we've got the Tiffany mark on the chain. And this is what the pendant looks like. It doesn't really slide, but it does articulate slightly. It needs a buffing, it needs a cleaning. Should we give it a little rub down just for the satisfaction? Let's do it. All right, let's do it right here. It cleans up so nicely. Oh, now I got dirty rouge fingers, but that's okay. And look at that. Still, we'll give it a buffing, get any of the minor scratches out. It'll look lovely when we're done with that. Okay, excellent. Now, another item that she had in there is this. Hang on, these boxes are in the way. Okay, Erin Hunt, and this is Indigenous art jewelry, and she's Canadian, I believe, Haida Gwaii, but I don't know for sure off the top of my head. I can't recall, but this is the it's nice. She gives the little legend of what is on the pendant, and this is what it looks like here. I think that's super cool. It's very heavy, And there's her signature, CH. Now what I did find is that these are not sterling. They are a mixed metal, some silver, but they're not sterling silver. Though I believe the chain is. Yeah, the chain is sterling, but this particular pendant is not. But I think that's really cool. So that's one that I believe based on solds online, I could list around 50 to 80. I paid her 10 for it. And I think the last thing I have in here, yeah, the rest is just packaging, is a Gucci box. Now this is something we have seen before. I have a couple of them in our own inventory, and I actually just had one sell for a customer who I had it listed on eBay in a consignment deal with her, and hers just sold with 7 bezels, and 3 of them were sun bleached, much like, oh, like how this one is. You see, it was a light purple, but it's gone kind of brownish. What the other one of hers, the green one was, she's got a different purple. Anyway, this lady, and so that one was also like the chain link, the one that just sold was a chain link strap instead of the solid strap. And this one's got the Gucci colors on right now, but man, oh man, look at all the bezels she's got for it. She said she would just buy all of them, any of the bezels she could find. And it shows because she's got quite a collection here. So the one that sold had 7 different bezels, 3 of them were sun damaged, and that one sold for $325 Canadian. So I'm not sure. I was guessing this one would go maybe $450, but I bought this. There's 28 bezels in here. I bought it for $50 from her, and I'll list it for $450 and see how it goes. I think with the sheer amount of the bezels, like, what do you guys want to see them? I guess I could show you quickly here. I don't want to bore you, but we're about the end of the episode anyway. So anyway, there's all of these ones here. These ones are plastic. And then the Gucci colors, of course, the red and the green. And then we've got another bright green. We've got like a marbly looking green. We've got this sort of copper metallic, a green metallic, a rosy metallic, a blue, dark blue metallic, light blue metallic. Here's a blue sort of marbly looking one, a white and black marble one, a peachy pinky marble one. There's a silver and a gold. There's this oxblood dark red, a red metallic, a green metallic, and then this sort of blingy looking one. Yeah, how about that? Hey? Oof. I don't even know how to get it all into this picture, honestly. Let's just pile them all up on here. Ooh-yay-yoy. Anyway, that was a really fun buy. I had a lot of fun with her. She appreciated all of the information and everything that I had to say about the items. I did a lot of research for her. She left it with me for a day or two to really like dig in and find out what we had and what we could do. It was really, really fun, and I've been looking forward to showing you guys this haul because, I mean, give me a break. Look at all that Tiffany. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, click subscribe. That way we can hang out again. I'm uploading a new video every Sunday morning, and I'd love you to be here again. Thanks for watching. See you next time.